going to start from the very beginning. His actual name is Zero, so let's get started, shall we? I'll turn it up. It's affecting all the timelines. Always check everywhere when you're in a new area. If that's regular walking, if you hold B, allows you to sprint. Now, for this particular walkthrough, I am using Game Shark cheats specifically. You'll see what I mean. See how my money is at max? I could basically buy 99 of everything. Because you never know what you're going to need out in the field. Usually there's something back here. There it is. It's technically not a weapon, it's more of an add-on. This is a place where you can get items to help you like restore your Zoids health and that'll get rid of status conditions and stuff. Out of all the Zoids games, this one's probably my favorite. Recover for free is what you barely have to do. There's only certain weapons in the game that cause that. There aren't very many of them. But it's good to have those just in case. Now that's not the only thing that I have a lot of. I'll show you a little something. This is the Zoids Institute. Oh, sorry about that. that you get free commands. Data gather allows you to gather data on Zoids, but I won't need to do that because there's a cheat that gives me all the Zoid parts and data for it. As I'm going to show you. See, it has everything, even stuff that I didn't even know existed, like that. The Diablo Tiger. Never knew it existed. And what else was there? The Cyclops 1 and 2. Didn't know those existed until the cheats. Never could get the Genoflame data before. Now I can get it. Or the Gina Hydra stuff either. If you're playing this game without cheats, it's really hard. Very hard to get that. I have no idea how to get that for free. Or get this free. Only but you should only allow Moonbay to pilot those. Now, I didn't even know that Mad Thunder or this one existed. This thing's got a thing that shoots a shit ton of beams out of a cannon on top. And I think that's nuts. Didn't know this sword existed either until I had seen it in this. Didn't even know this one existed either. It is I think the toughest Gajulos mono Zoid. And each attack can be upgraded by 100 damage. But you can make it higher than that if you have your Organoid in the red color, I think it was. There's even Death Sword, you can get that, and then that's the final boss one. Apparently you can get data for that. But you can't get data for these block Zoids, which turn into all of these. Lord Gale, Griffin, Two-Armed Lizard, the Julox, Chimera Dragon, and Father Dragon, which you could only get through fusion. The only one you could probably get through Z data would be Lord Gale and Two-Armed Lizard. That would be it. And didn't know there was a version of the upgraded version of Death Stinger, the Jagged Stinger. Now this version of the Geysak, it has a really powerful thing on it, which can mess up enemy pilots. Pilot freeze. And that's what that one thing was earlier. What else was there? Yes, it's actually called that, the War Dick. It's basically a fish with a sound wave cannon that basically it can like directly hit the pilot or something, and it like nullifies all the extra bonus defense that you have. And there's even stuff like this, like you could even have Z data for the hover cargo, Dragon Nest, and the Whale King, which are basically 3 like vehicles you get in the game. The hover cargo is like the beginning. Now I'll do the upgrading now. Let's just build it now. That looks cool. Oh, I'm gonna keep it like that. We'll make the rare shit first. This is the one I'm currently piloting right now. need to make a regular cannon buff to make that. It always looks good in the room. Anything that can change the eye color of a Zoid is really good. There's only one person in the game that has that, and you can get her as an ally after you beat the game. But you have to go to a certain arena. You have to find it, though. It's not just easily given to you. And EP is your energy that you have, your maximum energy that you have. Energy weapons that need energy consume this energy. GEP. The quantity of Zoid's energy is a certain amount each turn. You can increase it from flame. I mean, look how powerful this thing is. This thing has a 400 shield. It has really powerful attacks on it. I can't tell remember if she used blue or purple. I think she used purple. It's Relive. She uses that Zoid later on. Definitely need to develop this one. And you'll see why. Develop this one. Let's see, was there any other ones that I need to do? I can't remember. I'll get to it. Most of them you can't make because there's like a limit in the amount you have. You'll encounter a lot of these in the beginning of the game. You won't encounter many of those. You'll encounter a lot of those later. I'll make 2 of them. You'll see a lot of those as well. Harry will have that one. You'll see that later. Only one person has that, and that's Stoller Stigma, which I'll save until I get that. Holy crap! Look how much EP that thing uses. How much? It uses 60 of its 70 EP. I'd have to get this in every time you go up, like, okay, look at this. This thing right here, training level. When well trained, the Zoid's stats increase, meaning their health, their EP, GEP, all these stats will increase except for that. And as it increases, you'll be able to put on more weight on them, which you will need. Oh, I need a regular one. Also, there is a pilot level involved. Let's show you. Versus CLV. The card Zoid's level pilot's level is too low. Or low, the Zoid's ability decreases, meaning you'll have reduced damage and accuracy. So you'll have to keep that in mind. And out of all of them, that one's my favorite. I'll make 2 of those. I'll make a Fuzzer Dragon, Chimera, the Julox. So I can't even remember what you get the Gatai thing for. I'll make Lord Gale later. Like 2 Death Stingers, and then a Dragon Stinger. what next? That would be it. Basically, it's like a armor change thing. Now, this Zoid in particular, there's only one of in the game, so you better be lucky and kill it after you use the deck command to get the data, because you're gonna want it. I mean, look at how powerful this thing is, and that thing is fucking, like, what, 20, 30 feet tall? That's really about it. It's reusing Saber Lion. Let's upgrade it. We're gonna upgrade this. I'll upgrade that shit later. More generator output, meaning double. Meaning, like, when you get up to a certain point in how many battles you've been, that will go up from 4 to 6. Which is good. And you can improve your Zoid's defense by an additional 25. As it is showing you right now. Now I can improve that even more with I'll improve these Zoids off camera. Sorry it's taking so long to start the series. It's just I wanted to show you guys this. Oh, and speaking of which, show you this. So this goes to you. As you level up, it says next. That is the amount of XP you need to get to the next level. So doing Zoid battles is key. So do as many as you can, as long as you don't get yourself killed. That HR goes with weapon hit accuracy. SR is for more hit accuracy. Prevent DCP is like a thing where it prevents them from like taking status effects and stuff. And MM is like basically a evasion thing. The more of MM you have, the higher the chance to dodge. If you have an Almighty, every time you level up, it's an additional 2%. And there's different types. And you see the thing right there that means that you have an organoid later on in the game. See, look, it tells you offense, tells you the boost each time you level up. There's different ones. You can even manually edit it too, and you can do random. It'll be like a random stat every time. I wouldn't recommend that. Almighty is better anyway. But I never change the growth type setups unless it's absolutely necessary. Also, they will have these things. When it says 2 Liger type and Tiger type, when it has the number next to it, if it's a 1, you gain 5 additional levels towards being able to pilot that Zoid. And it gives them extra health and stats. It goes up to 2, it's additional 10 levels. If it goes up to 3, I think it was 20, if I remember right. Meaning, since I'm level 1, I can pilot stuff that would require like level 10 or so. Alright, let's get started then. First things first, we're going to save. And then I'm going to turn off the Z data and Z ports thing. Give me 1 second. Turn it back on. I had to actually order this through the mail in order to be able to use it. It has pre-worked in cheats for games and stuff that were for... After you get your organoid, you're gonna want to turn this one on. Every time you do a battle, you gain 50,000 XP, and then any of the other pilots that aren't in the battle, they gain 25,000. Basically, every pilot, all 6 pilots that are in the battle, they gain the maximum amount. Then the other pilots that aren't in the battle, they gain half of it, which they can gain towards level ups. I'm not turning that one on yet until we get the organoid. So all we're gonna do is maximum G, then we start it. Tell me it's such a good game company. That's Zero, and that's his organoid Pulse. I want to show you guys a little something. There's a multiplay thing you can have, even a database thing you have, a configuration, a transfer, and a challenging mode, which as you progress through the game, you'll gain access to more of that. Which you can get Z data that you can't get anywhere else as well if you're playing it without a game show, of course. Now, the higher these levels go, the tougher it's going to get. You have to strategize and know how to beat it. Or you can just look it up. It's the easiest way to know. Alright. Before we do that, put some stuff on my saber line. I can't remember what AM is. And that's how you change teams. On. The higher AM, the lower the chances to get direct hits too. So you want to equip like what I just equipped. Armor Plus. Gives you an extra 5 defense and 10 AM, so I have 10 extra defense and 20 AM. Now for this one, I'm going to put... See how I can't use that? That's because it's only for a command wolf. Ones that are grayed out, or weapons that are grayed out, can only be used by that Zoid specifically. I'm trying to remember this stuff. Hit rate and combat orders. Okay. I'll put micro sensor and turbocharger on. Or speed and hit rate. I think eventually it like wears off. A little more data. Oh man. We need a little more data. Come on. Easy to get started. Okay, here we go. Once we go right here, a group of moles will attack you. Also, quick disclosure, I don't know if this music is copyrighted or not, so if it is, I could just turn off the music for the next videos. Yeah, that was the most accurate. the little machine gun. When people get hit, they'll say certain stuff. If their Zoid goes down in combat, they'll say a different line. Like he'll have a disappointed look on his face when he goes down. I mean, you could probably find that on YouTube as well to see that stuff. Now this chick right here, even though it says her name is Mystery Warrior, her actual name is Juno. She's a ancient Zoidian. And that is called the Gun Tiger. Which is the first Zoid you see in the game with an aim weapon. Which I will demonstrate. And also you can press B to skip ahead to the attack. And you can hold it to skip it even. It'll hold it in and it'll R skip it. Here, I'll show you the thing I was talking about. Hive Call, Highway Fang, built-in ion booster, static magnet. Now this thing is the most powerful attack on it. And it shoots a little beam thing. Now later we'll get we'll get her as a party member. And those things that you saw on where the pilot thing would have been in that little square in the Wild Zoids, they're actually autonomous, so you can't. So they just do shit at random. So you don't know. Also, anything that costs 0 EP, it won't use any of your EP on your Zoid, and then you would just gain GEP for the next turn. Yeah, you all kind of raw Zoids here and there. Hell Runner and a Gator. Oh, he's faster. That will raise my speed by 200, which I'll show you what the stats look like for that. He's still faster? I'm impressed. Well, speed increases your evasion, I think. See, look, after I used it, if it's purplish blue, purple, it'll increase your speed and IV, which your SP and IV are basically your speed in the game. So, that's what it's gonna do. Now, later on, I can get stuff that increases SR, or stuff like that, or more defense. And that little cockpit right there, that was the cockpit for the Zoid. If they don't have enough EP to use an attack, they'll do that waiting thing, and that gives them like an extra thing of EP. Like for example, since he only has 6, it used up 3 of his EP. Took 1 turn to get his GEP up by 1, then he waited and got another one, so technically he got 2. Now, if I did that, I'd get 8. But if I if you get a Zoid through 200 battles, all the stats will increase. That includes the EP, the weight, and all the other stats. And you'll want that, especially if you're using like weapons that require high EP to use. Now later on, you'll get a new Zoid. You could choose between either a Saber Fang Old or a Shield Liger. Now I can just build the Shield Liger and choose the Saber Fang. I can just turn it into the other thing. Now we go here. Yeah, this will do. There's development. Where is it at? Shield Liger. You can get one of those for free later. If I remember correctly. Yeah, this is like the better version of it. Look, 210. 210. It's just. The only difference is the DCP is just 10 times lower. And the MM is 25. And it requires a pilot level of 8 and it only has 3 things on it. But when you turn it into that, it's the best version of it. Now you'll get 2 people with these. One of them will be a red one, which is actually like a shiny Pokemon in a sense. Because Blade Ligers are normally blue. His Lena's sister, the one who pilots the Gunslinger from the Zoids, from the New Zoid show with Bit. Lena's brother pilots a Blade Liger and it's red. And then his battle partner, I can't remember her name, she pilots a red Gunslinger. And they'll repair your Zoids for free, by the way. Go to the Zoid Association thing. Talk to him. Yeah, there are regulations. Yeah, so you'll need to find Juno there if you want to be able to do it. That way, if you get blocked by somebody, press B and it'll like shift their place. Always check everywhere in town. There might even be a hidden item there too. It's not there. Oh, there she is. See? Her real name is Juno. I think that's what she does when she gets defeated now. She has memory loss, just like Fiona does. Fiona the Zoidian that went with what's his name? Van. That's his name. They spelled it wrong. Harder. I know there's some misspellings, but that's okay. Now on my screen, everything looks mirrored, but when the video comes out, it won't be mirrored. So bear with it. You'll be using this deck command, the friendship deck command, a lot if you don't have a Gator Shark. Which I'll show you why you need that. To start Sea Phone. Recover the HP of all allied Zoids by 50%. It's the best command in the game. Also, conversion can be really helpful as well. And this is that thing I was talking about the data gather. If all enemies are defeated in the turn used, Z data may be obtained. If you're going up against boss Zoids, you're gonna need that to get the rare data. And it's very hard to get lucky on that unless they have like a chart that shows all the damage they can take and how much health they have. And that's very useful if you want to get more equipment. Definitely have that on you at all times. There's a shit ton of them. Yeah, look, since she has evasion, hers is plus 1 HP, plus 1 HR, plus 2 SR, plus 3 MM and DCP. So each character's growth type setup will be different. And look, she's already a level 4, and I'm still a level 1. And she's got better MM, SR, and HR than me, but I've got better HP and DCP than she does. But that's okay, because later on we'll get this. Multi-fire 1. One more, you get to do 2 weapon attacks. And it doesn't include melee, by the way. It has to be guns. Gives you bonus points to add to the actual particle gun type arms, and gives you bonus points to firing evasion rate, meaning anything that's like a gun. And she has evasion, so that means she's really good at what she does. Let me put on armor plus here. See, like, if you have something that's like that, see how the thing is red? If it goes over the limit, it decreases your accuracy and your damage. So be careful when you do that. When it says passive, that means you just equipped it and it automatically just gives you the flat boost for the stat. It says active, that means you have to use it in that. So I'll put that on. And see how this says S right here? That means it's a small Zoid. The Oval Tiger is a medium Zoid. If it's a large Zoid like the Shield Legger DCSJ, it would be like that. See, small, tiny little square. Medium is like that. Large is like that. And then there is extra large, which takes up 3 health spaces. so you only have 4 people in battle with you. So you have to be careful on your choices. Now, before we even do that, we're gonna go enhance her Zoid. Now, each Zoid will have a different cost on their upgrades for stuff. Like, for instance, static magnet, 1,500 for the first one, then it doubles, 3,000. Then it goes to 4,500, 6,000, and 7,500. Now, the more high performance Zoids, like Diablo Tiger, see how that one first upgrade is 25,000. That upgrade is 12.5. Now, when we go to stuff like Gilvader, first upgrade is 64,000. Now times that by 4 to 5. That's a lot. That one's 96,000. And then it doubles. 60,000, 40,000, 60,000, 20,000. I think there's even one there's like 100,000. Let's see. Look at this. 96. There was one that was like that. I just don't remember what it is. See, look at it. It says Joy's GEP level is at max. That's with the Zoids lab upgrades. Out of all of them, Ingedulus has the most. Why am I not surprised? Alright, let's check the weapons thing. And this. 3 out of 9. Actually, let's go in back in the Zoids Eliminate Core. Because the only way to get his Gat tie is you have to collect the headpiece, the LG head. From the ruins area, I can't remember which part, which section again. It's like in like the far left section of the map. In order to get the Gat tie, deck command for it, so that way you can have it. Yeah, anything you get extras, we'll just not add it to the thing. Yeah, anything you don't have, look at the bottom, see if it says 0. Yeah, missile. Anything that costs, anything that has like anti-air or homing, it's really expensive. There's a 2 missile, a 4 missile, a 6 missile, an 8 missile, a 12 missile, and a 16 missile version of that. Each one does better damage over time. Oh, radar will come in handy. Better put that on both. Those are reduced to waves. That's nice. We'll want hit rate. You'll want that. And I always talk to everyone in every town you go to, because you might get a deck command. Like, you could even change the color of your organoid if you talk to certain people. That can be either good or bad. Just depends on how you look at it. They're in a different league. Oh, please, dude. The cannon team, which means it's cannon tortoises, I think. Yep, cannon tortoises. This is the battle music that you'll hear in the challenge mode thing. Yeah, see, the pilots are different. That one's based more upon speed. That one's not. It retracts the head to protect the pilot. See how she said I lost? That means her sword got damaged beyond recognition. It's called cannon tortoise for a reason. They didn't have certain lines for characters, so they put the screech on there. When he says I'm getting old, that means he got the sword. See how after a certain amount of time it increased my health a bit by 1? After a couple battles, we'll start increasing in health. By itself, this thing only has like 9 health. So since I'm getting a 50% bonus, I only need 60 more XP to get a bonus level up. 2% more health, HRS, RDCP, and MM. You know, here's evade. Her growth type is on evasion. Her DCP is 0. It'll go up by a ton if she levels up. And she's a level 4, which doesn't make sense to me. The killer team. Oh, I get it. Killer Dome, the crab. There's even a Gatai for that Zoid, for the Dark Spinner, which is a Spinosaurus. You know, from Jurassic Park 3, That big guy, yeah. Do you look how fast they are compared to us? That's nuts. He's going for a hit rate. I think he's trying to get more accuracy with his beam weapon and his melee attack. Let's take her out first. Yeah, I haven't shown you guys that. It's the blade attack. Most powerful weapon on the Saber Lion. Yeah, it's like a pincher attack, that's why it looked like it really did. And if it does a fang thing, it'll do like a fang animation, which I'll show you in the next battle. One more battle and I'll get a level up to 0. Ah, this is the flying one. Alright, here we go. These are flying beetles, basically. They are very quick. Those are Imperial. Those are Zenebus Empire. If I remember right, if that's the right empire. I think it's that one. Where basically those are the pilots for that empire. Why does she not have much hit rate on that? We're going to use HR on both my Zoids. Also, notice how it has a bonus from the HR boost. It goes, I think it goes by your level, I think, or something close to that. Why are they only targeting her? You see her as the bigger threat. I see now. One shot. When they say ha ha, that means they went down. Motherfucker. I ain't missing. Oh, I forgot to show the fang thing, darn it. And every time you get a level, you get that noise. And it shows you the boost as a percentage. So I got 2% more health and all the other stuff. There's still more battles? Good lord. Yeah, no, you can't just stay in the menu and do that like in Pokemon. To it. Health went up by an additional 3. MM went up. No, the stats went up right. So now I'm a tiny bit faster than I was last time. She needs like 640 more XP, and I need like 320. Bugs? Oh, it might be the other one. Oh no, it's that. Geyser and a canary moga. Like, canary means because it's got that giant fucking cannon on its back. Yeah, that's the regular Geyser. The Geyser Stinger is the one with the paralysis, which I showed way earlier on in the video. It's more lethal than the regular Geyser. Now, that thing I was talking about, the Fang thing. This. See, it does a Fang animation. Oh, that's right. It only does tons of fire. When you see that, no enemy in fire range, that means melee can only be used in the fire. So, I will take this turn, use this. That's a thing that's always on the saber line. Allows you to boost your evasion. See, even how I boosted my evasion, I still hit. His hit rate is determined by that as well. So that tells me I need to put on a weapon that can hit at long range for my saber. And see how I got that part that said canary you? That's a piece to make the canary more. How many battles were there? I can't remember. What was it? The one that did that one thing. Let's do the shotgun. That'll be better. Oh, the attack cat team. Yeah, these ones can raise evasion, so you'll want to take these out quick. When you hear that music, that means it's a backdraft member. Jazz is BD member. We need to take these guys out. We'll raise our hit rate first, so that way we don't have much of a problem. Backdraft is basically controlling the Zoids battle unit right now. They need to stop. But you don't know that until then. Okay. Kind of raise accuracy. I used to actually have a little model of the attack cat, but I lost some of the pieces. I don't know where it's at anymore. It's because your evasion went up ain't gonna help you. Like I said, didn't help you. His defense will absorb some of the damage. I think when he says "awk" is where he goes to. No. Okay. Oh! My thing decreases. Okay. Yeah, when their EP gets low, use melee attacks. Oh, you don't use a VP and then you just regain EP in the next turn. Oh, her speed went up a tiny bit. Oh, that's why I didn't kill him. Okay. %52 better than nothing. When he says "whoa," that means what? Okay, he did not. Good. Took it down. See, like enhanced towards Zoids a bit. The health for this thing went up. Health for this thing went up. So did speed, which is good. How much more? 160 XP. Okay. And I can't remember if the Zoid repair thing is free or not. Oh, Zoid repairs are on us. I guess it. Okay, it only costs G, which is down here in the bottom right on my TV screen. It'll only cost money if your Zoids actually go down. And there are items later on where you can actually revive Zoids that have gone down with an item. Oh yeah, check this out. This is an add-on. I'm only playing this on screen because I have an add-on for my GameCube. I can even set a timer. I can change the game pack. There's a screen filter. Change the LR and select controls. I have it on screen says full, so that way you guys can see it. There's even different frames. So you can even change frames. It's pretty cool. Let's see, Booker. That's the entire map. Now, in the final part of the game, we'll be right there. That's where the final battle will take place. But it doesn't appear like extra early. You have to like progress through the story first. It actually shows you where the exact locations for stuff are. You can even like travel back to places as well. Better do every Zoid battle I can. Cat's sleeping on my bed. Yeah, my HR just isn't high enough yet. I need like a passive thing, piece of gear. That's the place I'm looking for. remember back then when I first played this game when I was in like elementary school, I had to leave on the bus without saving before this battle. I was so upset. I was like, oh, this sucks. They have different DCP and defense. And health. Let's check out the guy in the back first. He's got a beam rifle. I don't even have that gun yet. No, it is kind of sad that you can't have like an unlimited amount of Zoids. Like you could have like every single one in the game if you wanted to. Sadly, there's a limit. Need a Gatling gun or a Gatling. Yeah, basically in this game you're gonna want to level your Zoids like basic weapons and stuff, so that way you can deal more damage, get the battle over quicker, especially against later game stuff. But first, before we do that, let's check around this village first. Talk to everybody. That doesn't look like an old man. It looks like a old lady, doesn't it? Let's explore the village first. Yeah, she had one of her memory things happen. We'll get to that in a bit. Yeah, this is where she'll be after you go and get her. Right, let's get the weapons and the items and stuff. Right, what does she have to stuff? Heavy particle gun. 12 PP. Good. Some of these weapons will be like useless in the future, so having them in your inventory is nice. Oh yeah, LG Armor Plus and Micro Sensor X. Gonna need those. Damn it, it's too heavy. Actually, I'll just keep on the smaller ones until I can get more weight. I could switch to a new Zoid. Let's switch to that one. But I want to level up my saber tone. She's on. Yeah, when you fight her again, she'll have the booster version of it, which is the better version of the game. Holy shit, yeah, maybe I should have switched. Yeah, I'm gonna have to switch swords then. Here, I'll switch swords. Requires level 25. I can't do that yet. Zoids you don't have a type you need to be like the exact level for it. Because there's no like blocks type. Like 1, 2, and 3. Unfortunately. Ah, damn! I'm like one level short. Damn it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to level up again in order to use the shield like your DCSJ. Yeah, that's what she looked like when she doesn't feel, happy. And that's what Zero will look like when he gets defeated in battle. Yeah, well, you're fighting against them. They're kidnapping her. Yeah. No, I'll just... And stay down. First, we'll go to the Zoids to repair Zoids. Okay, I need to check how far am I. I'm 110 away. If I remember right, they're mumbling old man. Yeah. What did that do again? Oh. That could come in handy. You'll be a bit cloud in the next area. He won't have his lighter 0 yet. This is before he even gets it. Basically, you'll need him to assist you. No new items yet. Yeah, you can even get free gold and stuff right here. Where the hell did he go? He just like vanished in the thin air. Let's see what new weapons we get. Twin AA laser. Pulse gun. It's not armor, it's weapons. Accelerated cannon, which is like a better version of it. This one, accelerated shotgun. I'll need that later. Heavy machine gun, mega Vulcan. 8 to use the laser. Yeah, the healer is the thing I was talking about. 6 missiles. Not large radar. New stuff is always nice. There it is. By that someone, she means hammer rock data, which is like a little gorilla. I'll show you. I think it was Imperial? Yeah, it is. That little thing. It goes by kilometers an hour, it doesn't do it by actual miles per hour. You'll see a lot of these later on. You'll see why. Let me see. Bits in here. Worried about Zoid repairs. Oh, that's the better one. I think he'll give me more tech commands. That's to get the core pieces, and the data gather one is to get the data for it. And that's how you collect the stuff for it. Yeah, that's good for the Liger Zero. Meaning like physical text. I don't need to put him in Hey, can I put him in that one? Oh, I can't. Shite. Okay, I'll have to go with Gun Tigers now. Better than nothing. Go back to Zoids to get free repairs. Once I get a level up, I'll be able to get in the shield like a DCSJ. It'll give me a better combat advantage. If you're ill prepared to fight him, it's very hard. Because you're fighting a hammerlock. It may be slow, but look how much health it has. Without the upgrades to the weaponry on the Zoids, you wouldn't stand a chance. Especially the defense, because you take even more damage. First time I did this, it took longer and I got beaten like once. So the best thing to do is, as you're going through the game, make sure that you level up as much as you can. And make sure that you upgrade your weapons. Battle as much as you can, because it upgrades your sword's health and speed and the amount of weight it can carry. I can't remember his name. Shoot. I'll have to look. We'll look in the database after. Oh, Prince Guard. That's what it is. That's a factor. Oh yeah, you're not part of Backdraft. Yeah, but Leviath isn't a guy, it's a girl. Look, the gun tiger got upgraded. Tiny bit. See how I kept doing battles and the EQ went up? After you do like 100, it'll go up to like, I think like every 10 it goes up by like 1. If I remember right. How much XP do I need to the next level? 10. Freaking 10. Sheesh. Oh wait, wrong one. Come on. It would be somewhere over here, I think. If I remember right. I'll have to go through some enemies to get there. Now, once we get Pulse, which is your organoid, I'll be switching to having the 50,000 XP thing on. So that way we get a gigantic advantage over the AIs. And we won't have to rely on tiny levels. Plus we'll gain big boosts and we'll gain extra skills as well. Which you'll see why. Now you want to level up as less as possible before you get Pulse, because he'll start at level 1, but he won't like adjust to your level after you get him. You have to as you level up, he'll level up too. So you have to remember that. And see, look, I got a brand new skill. Huh. So now I get bonus accuracy with close combat weapons. And now I can even change Zoids. Look how much better I'm going to be at this. It's going to be especially helpful. 2 large armor pluses. I could go full that, but I don't want to. Oh, it's making a crap load of noise. Need more accuracy to use that. Some weapons will require more accuracy and higher level ones to be able to use that. Okay, we'll go with micro sensor and large radar. That'd be better for it. Let's get over there as quickly as we can. It's over here somewhere. Yeah, double swords, those are what you need. You need Z data for those in order to make those red beetle ones that we saw earlier in the video. Plus, this thing's got a shield on it, built-in shield, which is nice. That'll help me a lot. I got some pretty good evasion for being unpiloted. Oh shoot, I need to upgrade this. I completely forgot. I'll have to do that. There it is, there's the house. Hey, look at that upgrade! Oh, the division boost. And then when Bit leaves your party later, in a bit he'll have later on when he comes back he'll have a higher level, and his stats will be boosted by a lot. And he'll have a lighter arrow. But you don't get to use the Panzer armor until later. Until you fight Stoller. Stigma. How much accuracy you have? 200%. sure there's like no item cases. Oh look, triple the health restore. Yeah, this is that thing I was talking about. You can visit a lab in the town you've been to before. That's for 99 of them. Let's go talk to all the townsfolk. Oh, there's something there. Yeah, they are quite bad because they cheat. Command Wolf data. Z-Core SS, which is, I think. Yeah, let me check. No. That's just like the thing that makes Cyber Lion. And Gunfire. There aren't very many that need SS. Where's the SS? Okay, it doesn't show them all, so I know what 2 of them are. Oh, you need that to build the hammer on. Okay. So technically you get the core for free, and then you get another hammer on. I need to build this, actually. Because later on I'll be using it. So, let me go build that. And you'll see why I use that one later, because it'll be more powerful. Right, this. Basically, in a little bit, I'm gonna end this video, and then after that, I'll start a new one. After we get teleported into the past. That is. I better upgrade these while I'm here. So I'm going to be using them later. Sorry if it's like an annoying sound. Okay, I'll finish upgrading these 2, and then I'll upgrade the other one. All the rest of the stuff off stream. Before I get the next video started. Hell's Gate is the most powerful. attack of Chimera Dragon. Because it uses horns to attack. Dragon Tooth is Fuzzy Dragon's most powerful attack. And look how much defense this thing has. And look how much defense the Portal Breaker has. It'll be like an improvement, basically. Alright, let's move. Wait, did I not? No, I don't think I did. I didn't go here. I think there might be a deck in it. Jump carts. Data record doesn't work on invisible enemies. Be careful. What does that do? Weapons of the Zoids you defeated may be obtained. That means you could even get some off of like the bandits or something. By cavern, no, I'll show you guys later. What kind of guns you got, sir? Beam needle. Oh, I know what that is. Hey, there's that beam. SD railgun, that's a infrared scope. And under the stadium, you'll see like two shield liger heads right there. I can't have 3 pilots yet because one of them's been kidnapped, so it's a 2-on-3. So this will be really good. We're gonna have to. The breaker team. Alright, here we go. What time is it? 2 minutes till 1 a.m. Whoa! That's fast. Yeah, I'll need to be careful here. Their pile level must be somewhat high. Or it's just the Zoids that they have. Checking my laptop charge. I'm gonna have to use this one. Oh, he dodged it. Impressive. Here, I'll do this. Give him more accuracy. There you go, bud. We need to take out the guy in the back. So that's why I raised Bit's accuracy. Bye-bye! Should have upgraded your Zoid's defense and attack. You would have stood up a much better chance. Now I'm going to use the accuracy on myself because I need it. Because if I can get like a skill that boosts accuracy of certain types of weapons, that'll be nice. You can even later on you can get 3 or 4 different types of E-shields. You ain't dodging that time. Look how much my accuracy grew. If you didn't upgrade it, it wouldn't have that big like pulse thing coming out of the guns. Oh, look, got an EP boost. And I got a CP boost, too. Basically, the higher it is, the less chance of you getting direct hits. Being able to do like the full damage. Oh, whoops. I'll heal him before then. They'll be using, what are they called? Something Vipers. I can't remember the exact name. Stealth Vipers, that's right. They're not particularly fast, and their defense is actually that low. It's only 5. Take out the one with the highest health first, and pick off some weak ones. Should have increased your Zoid's defense and damage so you had more chance. I mean, if they were all like that in the game, I'd have a much harder time. It would be more fun. It would be like a new game plus, basically. See how he suffered 30 direct damage right there? Because the AM on it is so low. AM means anti-material. In case you don't know. And that's why shield wagers are always better than Saber Fangs. One less to worry about. If that were a fully upgraded weapon right there, the energy projectiles would have been even bigger than that. Like, for example, like how I told you about the thing where it's just a shockwave thing. Look for that. Makes when you fire and the thing gets bigger. It's like that. Let's see. Quarterfinal. Oh, look. Health went up again. By the way, the more your stats, the higher your stats are, the higher the stats of the Zoid are, the faster the stats are. Since it went up from 388 to 392 in the health of the shield under DCSJ, it's because I have a lot of HP already. And I get bonuses to it. It adds extra bonuses. Save real quick. The bomber team? Oh, I know what these are. Terrorist bombers. Remember the terrorists from the Zoids series with Bit Cloud in it? Yeah, it's those. See? There's even a terror dominator for an accuracy boost. They're not the fastest of the terraces. That one's the fastest. You can tell who the leader is. Backdraft? What are they doing here? Why is there a backdraft? I think they just wanted to make a challenge. That's a default weapon on it. It would make like a stream effect, like that, basically. Just to increase the accuracy. I need to take him out first. He's a threat. Let's give him a few boosts. That was my ankle. Kitty. Cat flying all red in the background on my screen. No boosts of HP there. Speed to the Empire, why not? Hunter King. I think this might be a Vector. Oh no, an Imperial and Republic War. Oh wow. Wasn't expecting this. Check out the guy in the back first. Yeah, he's got two cannons basically. One does more damage than the other. Basically a bigger, better beam cannon. This is accuracy. Check out that one. Yeah, we'll cause a time delay on the beam attack when it does the fast skip animation as the beam shot is hitting you. Oh, he actually got a direct hit on me, not bad. Alright, I'm gonna give him an accuracy boost. That move's called Go for Broke from him. Yes, that's an actual attack. Take it. See how I left like 3 little smoke dots per hit? It's because he got fully upgraded. If it didn't get any upgrades, it would just be 3 dots from 3 hits. That's how different it is. Hey, look, got some more health for the shield lighter. Slightly faster. 161 experience points. I can't even remember what I'm up against. Oh, right, her. Like I said, she upgraded her sword. It's more lethal than the other one. See how it's on question marks? They have unknown stats. So you'll have to be careful. Yeah, she'll do that first. You have to take her out first if you want to have a chance. If you're doing this without a game short, I recommend you do a shit ton of Zoid battles before this. It's very hard. I had great difficulty against her because she uses that booster thing on top of her Redler. That's actually a beam cannon. The thing is a default attack of 130. Okay, I need to use that on my Liger, shield Liger. Sorry, but you're going down. Bye. I'll be back means she got taken out. Why did I decide to make the shield Liger? Otherwise I would never have gotten it this far. I think if you have like past like 1,000 or so IV, I think it makes it do the thing. Or it's past a certain amount. Or if it's like fully upgraded. I'm not really sure how it works. Yeah, that's one bit leisure party. I think if I remember his name is Volta. Oh yeah, Terra guys. That's we'll get that on the map first. All the way to the other side, which you don't have to do. We have to go over here somewhere. We'll skip any battles, like this one, for reasons. Let's see what. If we can't retreat, we're just gonna have to do that anyway. So, oh well. I need a passive hit rate boost thing. Hopefully I can get one sent. How come a beam cannon is the one that has the most accuracy? That doesn't make sense to me. Hey, I got multi-fire. That's good. Yeah, this is the guy that introduced you to Pulse. You were in. He'll give you either shield lagger data or saber fang. Saber fang on is like Mark 1 saber fang. Really? This is the organite that I was talking about, the leopard organite. Pulse. Yeah, you'd instantly acquire the data. And the shield liger as well. Because you didn't choose that one. See, the stats are reduced because it's an old version. You look in the damage form, it's really great. See, look how much damage the current version does. We're gonna turn it into either that one or that one. Yeah, we'll turn it into the SS. Or the auto saver. You could do both. I don't see why. Hey, look, got 10 extra health. So emotions they each do different things. Recovery rate and defense power increase quickly, which is what he's in the weak state right now. Offense and defense power increase quickly. Sensor accuracy and speed increase a lot. Then offensive power and speed increase a lot. And as you level up, he'll gain bonuses to his stats. Alright. That's where I'm going to save. I'm going to end this video here, and then we're going to start another one. So, I will be right back.